So today I'm going to be cooking a variation of a spaghetti, but instead of spaghetti noodles, I'm going to be cooking with rotini noodles, and I'm going to be adding spinach for an added health element. So first, what you want to do is, before you add your pasta to your water, you want to make sure your water is boiling, or else your pasta is going to be soggy and not taste good at all. So just add that to the water. Let the boil come back up. While the pasta is cooking, you can go ahead and turn on your burner for the ground turkey that we are going to be using instead of the traditional ground beef that you would use in the spaghetti, just to make it leaner. The sauce I'm going to be using for the pasta is ragu. You can really use any sauce for this dish. I just personally like ragu. We also are going to be slicing up an onion to put into the dish as well. You can go ahead and put your meat into the skillet so it can start cooking. Add a little salt for seasoning, or else it's going to be a little bland. That's what we don't want. Just kind of break it up so it cooks evenly. We're not making a turkey burger, so we want, nice diced up ground turkey throughout the pasta. I'll just let that start cooking. When going back and forth between the turkey meat and the pasta, you want to make sure to use two different utensils because we don't want any cross-contamination going on during this dish. As you can see, the boil on the pasta is getting ready to pick back up a little bit. So while this is all cooking, we can go ahead and start dicing up our onion. Onion is a quick way to add some flavor to the dish. Just brown the turkey meat just like this, turn it every couple minutes. You just want a nice even cook on everything. So now we can go over here and begin dicing up our onion. Just kind of cut it like so. this skin because you don't want that in your dish. We're just gonna have it again, right down the middle. Then just begin, just getting a nice dice on the onion. Doesn't have to be perfect, just want a nice dice on there. Like so is good. We're just gonna add that to our turkey so that I can cook with it. Put that off to the side. Just kind of turn that in there. Once again, the onion just adds, a little extra flavor to the dish. It takes the dish to another level, flavor-wise. Check back on our noodles over here. You want your noodles to cook about 7 to 9 minutes because you don't want to undercook them or overcook them. Both is not a good thing. So I personally got the ground turkey that's 93% lean and only 7% fat, but you can buy anything, that suits you. Some people likes the extra fat content for the flavor and the taste, and that's fine, whatever works for you. I personally don't like the extra fat, so that's why I tend to go towards the more lean meats. So our pasta has a couple minutes before it's done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the dish that I'm gonna be putting the pasta in. Just a nice sized dish so everything can fit in there. Your pasta, your turkey, your sauce, and your spinach all has to be able to fit, comfortably. You don't want the dish overflowing or anything. Our turkey's starting to become a nice color. Onions are starting to caramelize a bit, and that's what we want. So I think our pasta's done. I'm just going to give it a little taste to make sure. The pasta has a nice cook on it, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off. Now I have my pasta drained and sitting in the dish. My turkey is about done. And as you can see, there's not a lot of fat in the grease because I got the one with the lower fat content. And to this dish, you can add onions, peppers, any vegetable really that you want to add. This is a very versatile dish. You can make it any way you want to. So now is a good time to add your spinach. You want to add the spinach at the very end because you actually don't want to cook it. Just, I don't know how to put it into words, just warm it up, I guess. Wither it a little bit so they aren't so leafy when you take a bite out of it. And spinach is a food that cooks down, so it looks like you have a lot in your skillet, but in reality it's not that much. So go ahead and add a little excess to that, and it's going to cook down. There's also a lot of water in spinach, so don't be surprised if your skillet has some water in there that you didn't put in there. The amount of spinach you add to this dish totally depends on you. Add it, a medium-sized amount, but you can add a little more, a little less, up to you. As you can see, the spinach has cooked down a considerable amount already. And this is now done. I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off. And I'm just going to add it straight to my cooked and strained pasta. I'm going to go ahead and give this a stir. Combine everything. You can leave everything separately, you know, like you would some spaghetti, but I like everything combined. So now it's time to add the sauce. Once again, I got the Ragu traditional. This is one of my favorites, but any sauce will do. And just drizzle that over top. Then just grab your spatula again. Give it a quick mix around. You know, once again, this dish is completely versatile. You can use any type of noodle, fettuccine, spaghetti. I use rotini. You can even make this into a lasagna if you want to. Now we're just, you know, combining everything together, making it one dish, bringing a lot of different elements together, making it one. And that looks good. So there you have it. That's a variation of spaghetti, but using rotini noodles. Added some spinach just for some color and some added, you know, green leafy vegetables, and diced up some onions to add some extra flavor, and some ground turkey for some added protein. So it's a quick, easy dish, under $10 to make, under 20 minutes to cook, you know, which is always good. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you use this recipe one day. Thanks.